Hello YouTube, welcome to the CRPG Castle. My name is Rogan Bald, and we are here with a Dragon Age 2 playthrough. This episode is gonna be in the Wounded Coast. We have our buddies here, Aveline, Isabella, Anders, and myself, a dual-wielding rogue. We are playing this on an Ironman-ish style, which means we have a death counter in the upper left corner of the stream. And we will also be playing this on the Nightmare difficulty. So, yeah, if you like that and if you like content about Dragon Age and other CRPG, don't forget to subscribe, to follow, to throw that like, to comment, everything that YouTube needs to grow. It's all up to you. But anyways, let's start this. We just finished the Dalish here, and we are about to go deeper into this zone. This zone offers a lot of levels and rewards, and I like that. But mainly we gotta stick up with 800 damage. It's just too much. And with the burst by Isabella, that right now I think because of the matchup combos are delivering more damage than Varric. That's why we're trying her. And yeah, I think this will go pretty well. But anyways, what we have to do here right now, other than of course getting all the consumables and everything else that this offers, is pay attention to the fights, because we will be fighting some Kunari, and some of those are mages with lightning damage that hurts a lot, and we can't have that, can we? Also, I think we need to switch Ender Staff once again and once more. Spirit damage goes well here. We are just going like a killing machine into all those fights. It's just going so fast. The rogue has that going for him. It's so fast and it feels so good to play. It's squishy. If you make mistakes, you are gonna be penalized. You are gonna pay the price of your mistakes, but other than that, it's so good to play. We just got into the officer. He's here. Giving us so much advantage. Oh well. I missed the timing there. Not that good. But it's all manageable. Let's find some well-deserved reward here. All those items, if you don't have the DLCs, which probably now by 2022, which means they are free or something. you might have access to, but if you decide to do this as a challenge run, all those items here are pretty much on par with the items you get from the DLC, and you can definitely use them for a little bit less power. That won't make any difference, by the way. And just to clarify, I'm not saying that the DLC items doesn't give a huge advantage, and I still don't like this as a practice. But it's something that is kind of part of history now. We might even say it's an introduction to the loot boxes system that is so ill for the players, and it hurts a lot. It's a profitable business practice. I won't deny that though. So this is the area where we really need to be careful. We need to attack the Sarabas here. Like, oh god. That hurted so much. But we managed it because we paid attention. Of course, this can be a fight that ends an Ironman run, for sure, if you don't know what you're facing. And in that regard, it's good that I'm showing you guys, because going blind on an Ironman is gonna be very painful, I think. There are some crates there. Let's go get it. Anyways, I don't think there's anything else here. And if there is, we will come back here later for more quests, so... Some people like the sound of this game. I feel it's so worse than the soundtrack of the first game. Even though it's not about the music per se, it's more about like the environment and how I don't think the music fits this. Oh, damn it. We totally disregarded the mages here. That was a big mistake. We still managed. That's more experience that we fetched. And yeah, there are those little hidden secret areas here. An advice that I give is whenever you see the looting, just press R and you're gonna pathfind it without problems. And this is almost the end of the first part of the Wounded Coast. Yeah, precisely.
Haven't had good experiences with wilderness.
Actually, your experiences were amazing, Anders, because I was the guy guiding you through the wilderness in the first game, and we actually pull it through. So we got the whole map explored. We will have to come back here for more quests later on. Right now though, we can just get out. Let's go turn this red blossom special here. And then we can go straight ahead to the bone pit.
Hello? Is Anders there? Can I speak to Anders?
You can stop yelling. It's always me.
Oh, good. I didn't want to talk to that other guy. You know, the stick in the mud.
He can still hear you. Justice and I are one. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me?
Not really. I just wanted to make sure it was you.
Here, you were looking for this.
Don't wave that around. Take what I like. That's what I say.
That's what I say as well. Let's look at the poisons here. We can... We don't have deep mushrooms yet. We'll probably have them soon enough. It's time to go to the bone pit before Meryl. We'll have a whole episode for Meryl exclusively. And we are aiming to get her on like a better timing in which we can already use her on Act 1, probably. That's another fetch and turn. There we go. Throw the dog out here. Codex. We are almost leveling up, which is always nice. More of this. Pile of bones. Don't forget to loot it all. $200 for the elf fruit. The Kirkwall Enigma. We all heard that sound, right? That sound is pretty scary. One can say it might be out of our league scary. Let's check it out though.
The looters seem to be staying away from this mine entrance.
Watch yourself.
Maybe they know
Having
something
a member
we
of
don't.
the guard along carries little weight here.
Well, let's check that out. Which kind of mass are we pulling us through now? Some draggling mass. And of course there's a small dragon there.
They're
Oh, I couldn't avoid it by backstabbing it. I did now though. The famous stun into oblivion. And there he goes. The first dragon is not really a dragon though. Not the kind that we fear. What do we have here? More dragonlings. Well, let's see about the refined Lyrian here. No secret doors. Don't lose this opportunity. That's another dragon that goes down. And again, Helm of Victory. And we are getting paid, ladies and gentlemen. Feels good. Feels good. I'm glad there's no overwhelming. They did got tenders though. But we handle it. That was more than a close one, my friend. This is just like the fetch and turn quests that we got here. Something doesn't quite match though, because Isabella should be like enemy staggered. She should be like hitting those explosive strikes. That's a named ring. We'll check it out soon.
Praise and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Answers first. What happened here?
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where'd the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. There was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was, only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Where'd the dragons come from?
We was scared out
Oh,
of my wits.
wait.
I ran like my arse was on fire.
We have to ask
Probably
this.
was, only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
Get a move on. Get out.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Ah. I'd wondered if the dragons left their nest unguarded.
So there's this huge dragon. That should be a tip for us not to go, right? But we are stubborn. Let's check the named items, by the way. Slave Finger. 7 health, 9 defense. Not a bad one, if you ask me. More health is always good. Nothing here. So is it time for us to face a dragon? Who knows? I will. We look good anyway, so let's try this. I should have slotted runes and stuff like that, you know, but I'll lose this opportunity. And fangs him. Drop the dog. Because Isabella is down. Lose the aggro. We lost the timer there. It's gonna do this, so we just avoid it. Got our stamina drops. There he goes with this again. Got a little bit of a twin fang, a little bit of a backstab, and finish him up with an explosive strike. And that's 1400 experience that we just got. That was beautiful. Loved it. That was a nice one. I really liked it. Raw power all the way. Anyways, we can get reversed grip for a minus 10 seconds cooldown, which I kinda did. Now that we have 20 willpower and 20 constitution, we can invest more here into other stuff. For instance, we can get shield wall now, or we can get assault, and then we can get battery, because disorienting characters is something that we'll be doing. Same thing for Isabella. The attack plus 20 and defense plus 20 is actually pretty good. And Enders with those 30-30. And that's the bone pit. Finished. Let's go fetch, turn some fetch items.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
You were looking for this.
You found this? I don't know what to say.
One gold is one gold,
Nothing
right?
going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Yeah, I wonder.
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
Thanks for letting me know that I don't need to
The
know
Viscount must be
anything.
terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day.
Let's turn this on as well.
Well, Captain. Can I call you Captain? You can call me Captain.
I won't be doing that.
Neither will I, because you're a guard captain. No real authority. Not like on a ship.
Well, you would know about having a large number of men under you.
You've been waiting to use that one. Did you practice?
Shut up.
This is yours.
Anyways,
Try to keep track of your things.
banter.
I've long since paid my debt over this.
And now we can go straight into the market for the conclusion of the Bone Pit quest.
Isabella, you never talk about the Mage's plight.
What's there to say?
There's plenty to say.
And you say enough for the lot of us, don't you think?
So you're telling me you have no opinion on the matter?
None whatsoever.
That can't be true.
No, I'm afraid I'm really this shallow.
Ghislaine, the Karak.
Is this Ninette's ring? Oh, Ninette's wedding ring. Yes.
I
Look,
thought we had done
Ninette
that
living,
already.
forever
Maybe it
faithful,
was on my other
forever
playthrough.
yours. Oh, written in happier times. Where did you find it?
It was on Ninette's hand.
Well,
was
we
cut from
completed
her
by
body.
going to Emmerich's, but
She's dead.
not this guy
Oh,
here. So maybe we have to go back on the Blooming Rose as
I
well.
see. Well, maybe you should take this back. I don't want anything that might link me to her death. Especially with their family asking questions. No. They're going to blame me. I just know it.
It's probably your fault anyways.
I have arrangements to make.
You're kind of a non-cool guy.
Absolutely. See you there.
Okay, let's finish the other one.
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
The bone pit's hazardous at best. And if the dragons return...
I appreciate your concern for my workers' welfare. I could use someone like you to ensure their continued safety. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together? I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
If you want my help, you'll pay for my services in advance.
You're both tough and shrewd. Very well. I had some money set aside for safety equipment, but it is yours instead. So, to our first order of business, we replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Ferelden's out there, but it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the bone pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Just 3 gold for this? Well, that's not very good, is it? You're not selling the named items from Isabella. We got 2 of those, so none of them are close enough to our items. The March of Thunder. Hmm. I mean, we can sell this as well. And don't forget to sell all the trash.
You want? I got those.
Anyways, I think that's a good moment for us to wrap up this episode. And we'll be back in the next one, so if you like that, don't forget to hit that like button to subscribe to the channel for more CRPG content. And of course, you can always catch me streaming this and other CRPG live on Twitch. Link in the description. See ya!